Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
But I love that resilience. It shows with their success on the floor. Thanks for that story. Tip-off goes to Denver. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. And the post players for them, Kleber and Porzingis. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward. Now here's Murray. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
And guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me. Watching him just the 1 year in Kentucky, I didn't know he had that in his package, but he's a terrific passer. And you're right, his feel for the game is outstanding.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Wide open look here for Murray, and the three ball is good.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And they will call over the back on the play.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Yeah, that's a good one there, man. I tell you, I appreciate the effort, but he overdid it just a bit there. He needed to get called for the foul.
The three for Doncic. Good on the three-point shot. Doncic has got 5.
Boy, Doncic so crafty and good at using screens and being effective in screening situations. He's a true scorer and playmaker.
Now here's Gordon, and Jokic wide open. He shoots. Another 3 for Denver.
Go Rico, come at us, and we're coming right back at
you. A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Porter against Doncic. Driving in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Brunson, no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Gordon, the pass to Porter. And then Porter with the jam.
Hey, get this guy in the dunk contest. Porter Jr. capable of some nasty throwdown.
The drive by Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Doncic. Following the score by Jamal Murray. Doncic with it. Now defended by Jokic. Out to Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
You know, often once Luka gets the ball, it's all over. It's all she wrote. He's well positioned to finish that catch and shoot.
And Murray, here we go. Denver passing it around. Driving to the basket. That shot off, and the Mavericks going the other way now. From downtown, Jokic grabs the miss. That's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 1. Barton kicks to Jokic. In the corner, Murray with it. Jokic a screen. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Finney Smith gets it to go.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Murray outside. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Outside Porter. And again, Denver no good. Mavericks leading by 4. Jokic with the steal. Murray for three. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Murray's got 8 points.
Hey, that's really good, positive offense from Murray. Knows exactly what he's going to do before the ball even gets there. That's shot preparation, folks.
Now, here's Doncic. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Murray. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. And Jokic throws it down.
How about the commitment, guys, from Murray on defense, moving his arms all around and coming up with steals as a result. Active arms and hands, a big part of it.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. The Nuggets on top. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Dallas, and the post players for him, Kleber and Porzingis. Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward.
You know, there's a lot to be excited about with Porter. He's got a really special blend of size, athleticism, and advanced skill.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need to.
Doncic. The shot comes out. Nice D from Porter. The Nuggets leading by 4.
And really only because of injury did Porter fall to the 14th pick back in that 2018 draft.
Yeah, and if you remember, Greg, before the college season began that year, he was in the mix to be taken #1 overall. But you know what? The injury happened, and he's in a really good spot now. He could eventually become a multi-time All-Star.
Passes it to Finney-Smith. Dallas, no good that time either. Denver's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Doncic against Porter. A wide open look here for Porzingis. And just miss after miss right now. Murray dishes to Gordon. Back to Murray. From deep three-point range, they grab their own miss. Jokic finds Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Porter's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nuggets.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Speedy drive by Doncic, that doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Murray the pass to Porter. Back to Murray. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Brunson. And the 3 off target. The Nuggets leading by 9. Jokic kicks to Murray. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it'd be great for the league. I mean, I played Seattle for a season. I know they would love to have a team back in the Great Northwest.
2 minutes.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Here's Jokic. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Porzingis finds Doncic. No good on the triple.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Murray, good.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Doncic feeling it out. Takes the 3. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
The kick out to Barton. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Off target from outside. Mavericks trail by 13. And here's Porzingis for a three. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
The outside shooting of Porzingis. I mean, his teammates trust his ability to knock those down consistently, and he proved they're trustworthy.
Murray outside. The kick out to Porter. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Porter's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Nuggets. Porter against Doncic. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two.
He is comfortable putting his head down and attacking. Doncic is unfazed, unflappable, even against beastly defenders.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now here's Barton. From deep. And we finish one half of basketball. Nuggets lead by 11. And chance now is
23.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
DeMarcus Cousins out there with Jermichael Green. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Green, and it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Doncic doesn't give the mid-range a lot of love, but he has the touch to knock it down from there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. We've got the Joker. You have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real. Morris against Doncic. From 20 feet out. Cousins, no good.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Such a wide open look. Finney Smith's got 6.
Doncic, so multifaceted, a stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping down.
Morris kicks to Green. Pass to Cousins. They kick it out to Green. Here's the 3. Hangs home the trifecta. Green's got himself going with the trip for his first basket of the game. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense with his passing and shooting. You throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Finney Smith kicks to Brunson. Over Green. Here's Kleba. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And the wide open shot from Morris. No good from outside.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And it's Doncic missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
The Nuggets leading by 6. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Porzingis with the steal. Pass break, Dallas.
2 minutes remaining.
Doncic leading the charge. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Morris kicks to Cousins. Morris inside. Brunson covering. Clock at 4. Doncic with the steal. Porzingis passes to Brunson with the fadeaway. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Nice move. Morris with the block. At the elbow, Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first
And you
personal
don't
foul.
ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
1:04 left in the third quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Doncic, here we go. No good on the shot. Great tee that time from Green. Cousins dishes to Morris. Back to Cousins. Out to Morris. And the pass to Forbes. 5 on the clock. Denver needs to get off his shot. From outside, off the mark.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Pass to Finney-Smith on the wing, Doncic. Fires the 3. A shot missing. And so it's Denver bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Nuggets leading by 7. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. And the post players for them, Kleber and Porzingis. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Finney-Smith into the small forward position.
Well, you don't see bigs with Jokic's skill level very often. His athleticism, very average, but he still can throw it down if he has to.
To the middle. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah,
That's his second
exceptional
personal
play
foul.
there to take the bump and still get it.
Shooting for Dallas.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you've got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one. Nice work there from Doncic. Saw an opportunity to cash in and didn't let it go awry.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Gordon with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. Jokic, no good. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, when Mike Malone talked to his team during that last time out, he said keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down, but just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
All right, thank you, David.
Well, they're getting stops,
and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And Aaron Gordon puts the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Denver's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Connects from three-point range.
Jamal Murray proving he's not afraid of the big moment. Big-time shot there.
Doncic outside to the inside, and Cleveland slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Barton kicks to Porter. Murray with it, now guarded by Porzingis. 5 to shoot. Murray finds Porter. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Finney Smith passes to Doncic. And he hits it to tie the game up. 24 points for Luka Doncic.
That's just a fantastic decision from Doncic, seeing a chance to go to work inside and taking it.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Murray scanning the floor. And it's Murray with the jam.
This is one of those nights where Murray is just determined to take over, and he's carried through with that determination.
Doncic outside. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Doncic has got 27 points.
He's so clutchy. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Barton kicks to Murray. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for them?
Guys, one of the themes in this game has been how much of their scoring has come off turnovers.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And Murray, here we go. Porter passes to Murray. To the wing right side. Lock at 6. Back to Jokic. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 17-5 run here. And they double up Doncic. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Doncic.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Gordon with a screen on Doncic. And Murray. Here we go. Out to the wing. Stolen. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Barton. Doncic against Barton. There's the drive. And it's Doncic missing. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Murray kicks to Jokic. The Nuggets with another miss. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And they double up Doncic. drives in, and Kleber slams it in.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. A narrow win under difficult. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
Oh, say does that.
And two of the more efficient offenses in the league. Different ways to get it done.
That's what makes this matchup so compelling tonight, B.A. Scary offensive talent on the floor. And when these guys get hot, I don't care what you're calling defensively, there's no stopping them.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Now here's Paul. Pass to Aiden. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Aiden's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Murray against Paul. Murray passes to Jokic. Here's Barton. And here's Jokic. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Booker. Nails the baby hook.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
You know, Jokic is such an interesting personality. Very focused on the court, but fun and relaxed off it.
There is a reason why they call him the Joker. I mean, it's not just because of his last name. It's because of his personality. He's jovial. He's always joking around with his teammates, and he keeps the locker room pretty loose.
Murray for 3. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Paul passes to Aiden. Here's Crowder. Pass to Aiden. Denver grabs the miss.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Murray against Aiden. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
And Murray with an instinctual play there. He has that ability. He can see the play. It evolves. And he makes a quick decision.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Bridges. Outside for Booker. There's the triple. He drops it from range.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 so far. Murray passes to Porter. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Paul. Here's Bridges. Great D that time from Porter.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
On the wing, Porter. Out to Gordon. Launches it. And another 3 for Denver.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Paul. And stolen by Murray. Pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. Inside. And Gordon with the big finish.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Now here's Aiden. And he gets that one.
Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
1:21 left in the first quarter. Booker against Barton. To the right side. Jokic in the post. Soft touch off the glass. Jokic has got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Paul. They trail by 7. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Murray from outside. And another 3 for Denver.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Paul passes to Booker. Crowder outside. Takes it inside. And stolen by Jokic. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Murray passes to Porter. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
On the wing, Porter. Back to Murray. There's the triple.
Well, Chris Paul, a terrific defender, uses his speed well right there to cover some ground.
Here's Booker. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Denver, ending the quarter up 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dancer.
And he's always been a coach on the floor.
Anything, whether it's fit.
And CP3, never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Denver?
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
On the court for Denver. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1. Now here's Booker. Back to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. Offline with a 3. Denver has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game.
And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020, and a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Denver in the lead. And with Crowder's free agency, team saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end. He just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Paul passes to Ayton, and stolen by Jokic. Paul with a steal. Count the basket.
He's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
Now here's Murray for 3. Gordon, it's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists in the game. Paul against Murray. Paul passes to Booker. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Murray against Paul. And here's Crowder from the arc.
Shooting threes hasn't done them much good. They may want to revise their strategy.
Barton outside. Driving in. Pass to Murray. Shot from 12. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
Now here's Porter. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Tipped.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Drops in the layup for 2. Porter's got 5 now.
And Porter's height and length around the basket is going to help him create opportunities to score.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Bridges passes to Crowder. Back to Bridges. Crowder with a screen. Bridges finds Crowder. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Crowder's got his first bucket in this one.
Getting bumped after the shot, no problem to Jay Crowder.
Murray against Paul. Gordon on the take. And Booker pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Into the lane. And it's Crowder missing.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Porter, the pass to Jokic. Porter in the post. He's against Crowder. And here's Barton outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Hayden's got his 5th rebound in this one. The Suns have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Paul. 2 points. That one goes. Paul's gotten his second bucket.
Well, a master weaver, Chris Paul, through those screens and rolls and angles on the floor. His dribble moves are just incredible.
Gordon down low. Covered by Crowder. Jokic. Outside for Porter. Another shot. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Now Payne. To the wing on the left. Outside Johnson. Here's Šarić. No good on the buzzer beater. And that concludes the first half.
Your Suns, 15.
Appreciate it, Allie.
The Nuggets, 28.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Cameron Johnson. Then there's Dario Šarić. And it's McGee in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Cousins. Morris passes to Cousins. Just 5 to shoot. Green finds Cousins. Oh, McGee with the block. It's Shamet on the wing. There's the 3. Denver grabs the miss. Cousins down low, working on McGee. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count. That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Here's Forbes, defended by Payne. Green with a screen on Šarić. Cousins drives in. Nice move. Hauled in by McGee. Payne against Morris. Here he goes. Payne, the pass to McGee. McGee a screen. Pass to Payne. Down low. And McGee with the stuff.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Cousins with a screen on Payne. Morris passes to Cousins. Back to Morris. To the middle. The 3 ball. And a missed layup.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Shamet, no good. Denver has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. And it's Green off the drive.
Cousins just sensing there was going to be an opening and then found his man.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Payne, pass to Johnson. Out to the right wing. Cousins with the steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well-balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. And Phoenix has possession following the score by Denver. Saric, the pass to McGee. The shot no good. Green with the defensive effort.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Saric against Cousins. Pass to Morris. Inside. Outside for Green. Now here's Cousins. Defense right on it. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Johnson passes to Saric. The kick out to Johnson. He takes it in. Here's Shamet. And the Suns miss again.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Green for 3. The shot comes out. Now the Suns take it the other way. Right side Payne. Outside Johnson. To the paint. Here's McGee. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Pass to Green. 4-3. Drills it from deep. Green's got 7 now in this quarter.
Recognizing when and where to move the ball. That's a key to good passing, and Cousins hit on both keys that time.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Green. Oh, McGee with the block. And he's able to get it back. Second chance effort. Cousins drives in. Great D that time from McGee.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Personal foul. First team foul. A substitution for your Suns.
Cousins with the steal. And so it's Denver feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for the Nuggets, we've got Green. Bryn Forbes out there with Monte Morris. Then it's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Green in at the 4.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Cousins with a screen on Paul. Here's Morris. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Left side, Booker. Crowder with a screen. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Rebound by the Nuggets. Morris with it. Now here's Cousins. Here's Forbes. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. And it's Phoenix's ball. It's a 16-point game. Paul passes to Ayton. On the wing, Crowder. And the Suns miss again.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's Jokic. The kick out to Barton. Back to Jokic. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. 50 moves. And the layup is up and in. Bridges has gotten his first basket of the night.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Outside Murray. Now Gordon. Here's the 3. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 6th assist of the night. And here's Paul to the inside. Here's Ayton. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton tucks it last. For Denver, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Jokic the screen. To the paint. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Crowder, the pass to Paul. No luck on that one.
That was a clever move to try to lose the defender in midair there, even if he didn't knock down the shot.
And it's Ayton off the drive.
Blocking
Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throws. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
2018, the first name called in the draft was one DeAndre Ayton out of Arizona. This guy is going to be around for a long time.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Murray against Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to
2
Jokic.
minutes.
Barton outside. Corner shot. Jokic with it. Right side Porter. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Ayton. And yep, it's good.
You can see Ayton does a good job of just picking the line and running the court that time.
Murray against Paul. Murray passes to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Crowder with it. Checked by Murray. Paul for 3. Drops in the 3.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Nuggets.
Seemed like the sheer volume of 3-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Nikola Jokic.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Crowder with a steal. There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Barton against Booker. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Sinks the tray.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, you can add it to the list.
Barton against Booker. Now here's Barton, guarded closely. From deep. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily.
That's the
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Again, folks, for
He sure is, David. Great report. Thanks. So Phoenix will get the first possession. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Crowder goes in. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis. That wingspan letting you know he's in the house.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised. He is a double-double machine. And think about it. He is not even at his prime yet.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, Phoenix. Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Kleber. There's the triple. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Kleber, no good. First quarter, just over a minute played. Booker, right side. Now, here's Bridges. He's tightly guarded. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Here's Doncic, and he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Crowder feeling it out a bit. Paul passes to Ayton. And the wide open shot from Crowder. A three-pointer off the mark. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Driving inside.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game. And boy, it is on display right now.
Crowder kicks to Paul. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Paul dishes to Ayton. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. Pass to Ayton. The second effort, another shot, and it's good on the way up. Ayton's got 6. Mavericks trail by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Porzingis with a screen on Paul. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
Brunson with a clean look, and he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 5.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Paul finds Ayton. Back to Paul. Down low. And Ayton throws it down.
Be always aware of Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
The drive by Doncic. Rejected by Booker. Ball against Brunson. Paul passes to Ayton. You know, he ripped it, jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
Well, incredible finesse. DeAndre Ayton gets loose and does some work.
On the wing, Doncic, defended by Paul. And Doncic throws it down.
gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
Ayton. And they recover it inside. In the corner, it's Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Brunson. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Phoenix leading by 3. On the wing, Booker. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Driving in. DeAndre, he has been the guy making things happen for the Phoenix Suns. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total.
All right, look who's coming on to the court. Come on and get
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy baskets.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Paul finds Bridges. Now here's Booker. It's deflected. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Well, as you recall, Doris, there was a fair amount of criticism leading into the play-in tournament, but that quickly dissipated.
It did, Kevin, and the reason it did is because the play-in tournament is the closest we can replicate what happens at the end of the college basketball season when they get into that tournament that everybody loves. The fact of the matter is you've got a 48-minute game that is going to either advance or end somebody's season, and that kind of drama is so captivating.
Here's Finney-Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Finney-Smith's got the lead up to 1 now for the Mavs. On the wing, Bridges. Ball against Doncic. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Paul goes in. Three-pointer. Crowder gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Crowder's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying 1 step ahead of the defense.
Out to Porzingis. The pass to Finney-Smith. Porzingis with the ball. Bridges covering. And the rejection by Ayton.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to Crowder. Stolen by Brunson. And it's the Mavericks on the break. No good with the triple. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The three for Doncic. That shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection, but boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
A shot by Paul, nobody around. Phoenix. No good that time either. From deep three-point range, that doesn't go either for Doncic.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Over Brunson. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. Doncic against Paul. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the inside, Ayton. On the wing, Bridges. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. It's hauled in by Porzingis. The Mavericks trailing. Got a piece of it. Thompson with it. Chris Paul covering. Crowder with the steal. Bridges passes to Crowder. Bridges kicks to Crowder. That shot misses. Nice D from Porzingis. Here's Finney-Smith. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here is Paul. No points in the game yet for him. He dishes it to Booker. Back to Paul. Shoots over Doncic. And the Suns miss again.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Driving to the basket. And the rejection by Ayton.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Suns on top. They lead by a bucket.
17.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
They've got Marjanovic. Powell is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Bird in at the point guard. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
First team foul.
Payne looking around. Passes it to Shamet. Johnson from outside. The rebound by Marjanovic. Dallas shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. A 2-point game. And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson. And boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Suns shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. McGee, the pass to Payne. Johnson kicks to Payne. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other. Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Payne in the post. Burke covering. 6 to shoot. Here's McGee. Second chance shot. Goes up with it again. Out to Payne. Beyond the arc. Powell pulls it in. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Bullock. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And he drives in. Payne finds Saric. Back to Payne. Saric outside. And Phoenix with another turnover here. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Out to Hardaway. And a miss there on the triple.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Johnson left side. Here's the feed to McGee. The Mavericks pull it in.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Back to Burke. Into the lane. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Burke hits them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
1:53 left in the third quarter of the game. Payne passes to Shamet. Fires the 3. Powell pulls it in. Mavericks leading by 4. Burke with it, and McGee picks him up defensively. Down low. Hardaway, no good. For Phoenix, they've got a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half. They could use a bucket. Here's McGee. Great D that time from Powell.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Suns trail by 4. Left side, Saric. Back to Johnson. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
1:06 left to play here in the third. Burke kicks to Hardaway. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got 3 assists in the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Saric. There's the drive. Poked away and stolen by Burke. Fast break Dallas. Here's Bullock. Burke the pass to Marjanovic. Bullock with it. And McGee picks him up defensively. And that one's good, Marjanovic.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now here's Payne. Burke covering. And Saric kicks to Shamet. There's the dish to McGee. Shoots over Marjanovic. McGee's shot is off.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Yep, it counts. And now it's an 11-point Maverick lead.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And as we... And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Payne. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson in charge are the 3 and the 4. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. And it's McGee in at the 5. The drive by Doncic. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Doncic has got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs.
the dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul.
That's his second personal
That'll
foul.
be his second foul of the game. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. On defense, Dallas. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Bridges dishes to Ayton. Porzingis with the block. They recover it. Here's Bridges, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, they're playing with fire. Putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
Wow. Did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. On deep. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
Suns trail by 10. Ball passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Paul's got his first points of the night.
Boy, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better. Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. That doesn't go either for Doncic. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Ayton in the corner. Ball left side. Here he goes. Sweet move. Knocked loose.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
First team foul.
Mavericks leading by 8. Doncic outside.
Yeah, this is the next step for DeAndre Ayton. He's got to work hard on the defensive end to make a difference. Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Gotta be a little embarrassed by that one.
Kleber with a screen on Paul. The drive by Doncic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Bridges finds Paul. Back to Bridges. There's the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
Paul against Doncic. Launches it. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. For 3, Bridges. Kleber with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Kleber's got 4 rebounds in this game. Finney Smith. Crowder pulls it in.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot. What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Here's Doncic. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And Doncic throws it down.
I'll tell you this, Luka Doncic will never turn down an opportunity to finish at the rim. He's elite and loves those opportunities.
Pass to Booker. Puts up a 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. There's 1:17 left to play in the final quarter. And stolen by Booker. In the corner, it's Bridges. Paul outside from deep three-point range. And the Suns get it back. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Brunson, good. And now it's a 10-point Maverick lead.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Mavericks.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
Yeah, I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Luka Doncic.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Paul for three. Booker finds Bridges. Good ball movement here by the Suns. On the clock, a tray. And there's Booker on the assist by Paul.
We know this about Devin Booker. He is not shy. Deep from three. Yeah.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg.
teams get production mostly from their starters. But Clark, tonight, it should be a different story.
Yeah, both of these sides, BA, call on their reserves early and often and have great trust and confidence in what they provide. There's a lot of firepower at the end of both of these benches.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point.
Boy, the size, the vertical, the explosiveness, Porter Jr. has all the tools to throw it down.
From deep, here's Doncic. The shot off that time. Now Denver takes it the other way, and they'll hang that foul on Maxi Kleber. That's his first foul of the game. And here's Murray. Fires the three, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Murray already a capable shooter from deep. I think the more shots he takes like this, the better he'll become at it.
Doncic against Barton. Tries the spin move. Outside Brunson. Uses the glass on the layup.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Pass to Barton. Back to Murray. Puts up a three. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Cannot let Murray get comfortable with that jump shot, guys. I mean, his stroke is as pure as it gets. You know, watching Murray develop over the last 5 years and change, I'll tell you what he's doing really well. A much better job of is letting the game come to him, not forcing it. Just being ready to step into whatever is needed.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Kleber finds Doncic, and here's Finney-Smith. Clock at 6. Gordon with a steal.
I just don't love the passing angle there. Might have been better to reset.
And stolen by Brunson. Back to Doncic. Inside. Gordon with a steal. Pass to Porter. Down low. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
And Clark, listening to Murray talk about his upbringing, he said, I grew up very disciplined.
Yeah, it's obvious in how he plays, B.A. He studied Kung Fu as a kid, so you know that helps with your calmness. Learned to meditate early, so he's got a real presence and centeredness about him. His dad would make him do push-ups in the snow to increase his pain tolerance and that mental toughness.
And here's Denver. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Murray against Doncic. And here's Jokic outside. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. Jokic has got 5.
The plan coming in is working. They're perfect 5 for 5 from the floor.
Kleber, screen on Barton. From deep, here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Gordon finds Jokic. Barton with it. Jokic with a screen on Doncic. Barton attacking. Just 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. Gordon can't hit.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Brunson's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Doncic against Murray. Takes it inside. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Doncic. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
Pass to Jokic. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And here's Brunson, defended by Murray. Barton right side. Outside Porter. Going inside. Count it. Porter's got his second basket.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And here's Doncic outside. Hits a three-pointer.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the three ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
The kick out to Barton. Lets it go from deep. That one is off. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
Kleba and Porzingis, the combo inside. Jalen Brunson is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Green, the pass to Cousins. Here's Forbes. Right side, Green. Over Brunson. And that one's good. Green. Green's got his first 2 points of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Porzingis. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic. Well, you know, coming off knee surgery last season, Porzingis got off to a slow start, literally. He struggled to move his feet defensively, and even offensively he struggled. It takes a lot of time to get back to full strength when you're coming off that much missed time and that kind of injury.
Pass to Cousins. Here's Morris. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Najee. He's checked in for Cousins.
In for the Nuggets, Zeke Najee.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Kleba, screen on Morris. Here's Doncic. Rebounded by Green. Clark, it was rumored that the Mavericks explored the market for Porzingis last season.
Well, we know how good he can be when he's healthy, B.A. The question has been, can he stay healthy? And that's been a challenge for him thus far, and that may have led to some of those rumors you heard.
Ball stolen. On the wing, Green. Pass to Morris. Green in the post. He's marked by Finney Smith. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. For Dallas, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And here's Doncic outside. And here's Brunson from the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Morris against Doncic. Morris outside. Pass to Forbes. Over Brunson. And another miss by Denver.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
To the middle. Here's Kleba. Misses in close. Kleba with a steal. Banked it in off the glass.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Outside Murray. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team, but then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club. They had some success in the first quarter, but since then, they've gone cold. Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Here's Murray. Outside for Porter. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. From deep, here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
They kick it out to Murray. Counted from distance. Murray's got 13.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Pass to Brunson. And stolen by Murray. Here we go, all alone. Here's Barton. Rips down the breakaway slam.
How about the commitment, guys, from Murray on defense? Moving his arms all around and coming up with steals as a result. Active arms and hands, a big part of it.
Now here's Porzingis. On target from range. Porzingis has got his second basket of the game.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Murray. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket. Dallas has gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the three-point line in the second quarter. Doncic against Barton. Now here's Doncic. He gets it off. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so... And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
On the court for Denver. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot.
But, you know, if you ask me, Aaron Gordon is clearly one of the best dunk contest competitors to never win the crown. I mean, he put up unreal performances in 16, 17, and then again in 2020.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Doncic. Barton with a steal.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
When we look back at Aaron Gordon in those contests, he narrowly lost in 2016 and 2020.
And you know, Brian, that 2016 duel between Gordon and Zach LaVine was epic. One of the best I'd ever seen. In 2020, Derrick Jones Jr. just beat out Aaron. It wasn't that Aaron lost. Derrick Jones Jr. just won it. Both guys got 50s in the last round.
Second team foul.
For Dallas, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. It's Doncic with a drive. To the paint. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist from Doncic. Porzingis has got 7 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And the dunk by Jokic.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
And here's Doncic outside. Nails it from 3. He's got 6.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Murray against Doncic. Gordon right side. Here's Jokic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
It'll go on on Maxi Kleber.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Green's checked in for Gordon. Green comes in for Michael Porter. Forbes is checked in for Barton. And it's Morris in for Murray.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Outside for Green. Launches a three. Drains the triple. Green's got his second basket on the night.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
The kick out to Brunson. Off target from three-point range.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Kleber with it. Green picks him up, and they pick up two.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Morris can't hit. For Dallas, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets. Now Morris. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 17.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Jacks up a 3. Tries again. Back to Forbes. Pass to Green. Here's Forbes. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta.
As a spot-up shooter, guys, Forbes is right there amongst the best in the league, and his movement is what separates him from many. And he gets those chances, he'll convert.
Dallas, no good that time either.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And Bryn Forbes, a fantastic shooting threat, Clark. You know he's looking to hurt you from outside.
B.A., he is a laser. I mean, this guy's one of the best catch-and-shoot players in the league. Stays ready to hoist it up at all times and never lacks for confidence.
Cousins, he's checked in for Jokic. From deep, here's Doncic. He buries it from 3. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Morris passes to Cousins. Outside for Green. The 3 is up. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson misses.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
And it's Green missing. Kleber outside. And so it's the Denver Nuggets up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close.
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Morris. Kleber and Porzingis, the combo inside. Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Forbes. Brunson defending. Back to Cousins. Pass to Forbes. Shot clock at 3. Over Brunson. Forbes can't get it to go. Dallas is shooting 34% so far in this one. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. Morris outside. Into the lane. Here's Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
Boy, for Cousins, that's really a simple, strong throwdown. Part of his normal operation.
It's Doncic with a drive. And Doncic with the jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
From deep, here's Doncic. It doesn't go for him. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Cousins finds Green over Finney-Smith. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Outside Murray. The three is up. It's rebounded by Kleber. Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Pass to Doncic. Porter pulls it in. Denver has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's Murray. And here's Porter. Back to Murray. Down low. Porter gets the bucket.
Porter Jr.
And the Nuggets lead by 20.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
The kick out to Brunson from behind the arc. From outside the arc. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Porzingis able to use that 7'6" wingspan to full effect, beating everybody to the board and then quickly cashing in.
Murray against Porzingis. Here's Barton. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Brunson passes to Porzingis. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. Back to Brunson.
2 minutes
from deep. Here's Doncic. Rebound by the Nuggets. Porter's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Barton outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Finney-Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Brunson from the arc. Porter pulls it in.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Murray passes to Porter. And another miss by Denver. For Dallas, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Nuggets.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jamal Murray.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Dallas shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Outside Brunson. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Denver has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Pass to Murray. Let's go with a 3. And again, Denver no good. And here's Brunson from the arc. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Barton against Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. 3-pointer. Jokic grabs the board. Right side Murray. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
DA, it's all yours. He is definitely letting the play develop, DA. Thank you. So the Nuggets win the tip. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center position.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. With the drive. Passes it to Jokic. Outside for Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Well, when it comes to creative passing, Jokic is probably at the top of the list in the NBA.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Kicks it out to Booker. Ayton in the corner. From deep. Jokic grabs the miss.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Crowder with the steal. To the paint, here's Bridges. Nifty move. And the layup is good.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Pass to Jokic. Outside Gordon. Ball's knocked loose. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. And Ayton throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Paul with the ball. Out guarded by Barton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Crowder kicks to Paul. Down low, here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
The Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. On the wing, Bridges. Crowder inside. He's against Gordon. That one falls. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Phoenix?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
To stop the run, and Jokic slams it in.
Oh, there's Serbia. Jokic up there.
Booker looking around.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Bridges inside. Guarded by Porter. And the foul on Will Barton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Ball finds Crowder. Ayton with it. Jokic with the steal. Bounce pass Gordon. Wide open look here for Murray. Off target with his three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Over Paul. And that one's good. Jokic.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Ayton a screen on Porter. Bridges passes to Ayton. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Ayton's got 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Murray for 3. That one misses. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Paul looking around. Pass to Ayton. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Assists from.
He's got 8.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Murray finds Jokic. Murray against Paul. Murray, no good.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Bridges, no one around him. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Martin in the corner. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
And you can see how dangerous that catch-and-shoot game can be. Will Barton continues to impress.
And that one released in time, but no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Suns lead by 5. And we'll get going after this.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4.
Phoenix ball.
A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. The pass to Ayton. Over Jokic. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for 1 season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dreams.
Well, the NBA has seen certainly its share of incredible players that have come from Serbia. Jokic is the latest list, and maybe the best we've ever seen from that country.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
And Brent, with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players. And he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Porter with it. Bridges covering. Murray outside. Barton outside. Cranes the three-pointer. Barton's got 5.
And that's some nice rotation on the ball there from Barton. Looks totally calm rising up for threes.
The drive by Booker. Dishes to Ayton. The shake. And Ayton throws it down.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
For 3, Murray. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Suns leading by 5. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about in their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking. We'll keep listening. David, thank you very much.
The coaching staff has to like that as he picks apart the defense there in the pick and roll play.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Outside for Murray. It's good from long range. Murray's got his second basket.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Murray against Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Crowder feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. Bridges misses. The Nuggets trail by 4. To the middle. Crowder with the steal. By himself, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Provide some D, it'll lead the points. That came at the hands of Jay Crowder.
Murray outside. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Porter. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 6-point game. Paul goes in. Shakes him. The kick out to Crowder. He dishes it to Ayton. Ball against Murray. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. For Murray.
Well, there's some length from Murray as a guard there as he helps out on defense and pesters the shooter.
Bridges passes to Ayton. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ayton's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
For 3, Murray sinks the three-pointer.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Suns leading by 5. Paul outside. Gordon against Crowder. Bridges outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Going inside. Jokic with the steal. And here's the fast break. Three-pointer, Barton. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. No good from Booker. Got it off in time. That one, no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Phoenix ahead. Okay, David, much appreciated.
The Suns, 24.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Nuggets. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Jermichael Green. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Green, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. Kicks it out to Johnson. Passes to Saric. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Over Green. Back to Johnson. Pass to McGee. Second shot opportunity. And that one is off. And it's Denver the other way. Morris outside. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. He feeds it to Cousins. Out to Morris. Outside, Green. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And stolen by Payne. And up the court come the Suns on the break. The Suns shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And he can't hit the second. The Nuggets trail by 3. Green left side. Cousins with it. And McGee picks him up defensively. They kick it out to Green. For the tie. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Right wing. Saric passes to Payne. Now, here's Shamet.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Denver's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Morris into the lane. Lays it up and banks it in.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
On the wing, Johnson. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. He takes it in. McGee. And stolen by Cousins. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. And it's good. 2 points. And now a 4-point Nugget lead.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
Payne kicks to Shamet. Pass to Payne. 6 to shoot. The feed to McGee. And the rejection by Cousins.
How about Cousins with some gritty defense there, showing off his intimidating length on that rejection.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Here's Johnson. The pass to Payne. Back to Johnson. Shot to stop the run. And the layup is up and in.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Morris with the ball. And McGee picks him up defensively. Stolen by McGee. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Shamet. He drains the quick shot. Shamet's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
Quick and clean with that shot attempt as Shamet knocks it in.
Morris passes to Green. The Nuggets with another miss. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Feeds it to Green. Here's Morris. Driving the lane. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid 79%.
44 seconds left in the third. Payne dishes to Johnson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Denver's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And the wide-open shot from Green. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Green's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nuggets. Payne looking around. There's the dish to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Morris outside. He kicks it to Cousins. 1 second left. No good at the rim. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Nuggets lead by 2. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter. What is still anybody's ballgame. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small 4. Lock at 6. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
Paul. It's Crowder on the wing. From past the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Phoenix with the ball. Trailing by 4. Ball against Murray. Back to Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 6 on the shot clock. Jokic with the steal. On the left side. Back to Jokic. Porter in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 3rd assist on the night. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity, and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Shot by Crowder, no good. Denver leading by 7. Murray with the bounce pass. On the wing, Booker. Back to Paul. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. For 3, Bridges. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And that one's good by Porter.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Ball outside. Booker in the corner. Inside. Ayton finds Booker. Phoenix needs to get off the shot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Who's ball? Nuggets ball.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Murray against Paul. On the wing, Gordon. And the 3 off target. Suns trail by 10. Booker in the corner. Here's Bridges. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
Bridges showing more and more signs of strength, being able to finish through contact.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They played a great 4th quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. Outside, Porter. Passes it to Jokic. And Jokic slings it in.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Bridges kicks to Paul. Back to Bridges. Porter with the steal. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Denver leading by 9. Murray scanning the floor. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Pass to Jokic. Got a piece of it, and so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
They're pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
We've got 1:18 left in the fourth. Porter with it. Bridges covering for 3. Gordon.
Getting right into the shooter's face. Jay Crowder closed that space off pretty quick.
Murray against Paul. Bridges passes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Jokic with the steal. Here's Murray up on top. Defended by Bridges. Jokic passes to Gordon. Back to Jokic. And stolen by Ayton. Booker dishes to Ayton. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
First personal foul.
Yeah, this is a maturity play here. Lots of pressure around him, and he doesn't speed up.
And that one misses. 3 seconds separate the shot clock in game. Jokic, that's a 2-pointer. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Crowder, the pass to Booker. Up top, Crowder. So the Nuggets win it. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
selection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, B.A., a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Kleber and Porzingis, the combo inside. Jalen Brunson is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3, the small forward. Porzingis with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Back to Brunson. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Bridges. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Porzingis. Doncic passes to Kleber. Outside Brunson. Outside Porzingis. Here's Kleber. Off target with the 3.
Guys, you think about being the #1 option when he was with the New York Knicks. Now Kristaps Porzingis making the adjustment to playing second fiddle in Dallas. And that's not easy. But you have to be willing to do whatever it takes to win.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Doncic outside. And the basket is good.
Once he's inside that painted area, you can see the level of aggression from Luka Doncic rise. This guy knows he can score it in there.
And the pairing between Luka and KP, positionally, skill-wise, of course, it seems like a good fit.
Well, when you have a 7-footer who can shoot with range in the modern NBA, you think he can fit with absolutely anybody. But chemistry is always an interesting dynamic. It has to play out.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
From deep, here's Doncic. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Booker. From deep. Offensive rebound. Ayton. Pass to Booker. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Right side Brunson. On the wing, Finney Smith. Outside Porzingis. 5 on the clock. Porzingis with a screen on Paul. Nice move. With the clock winding down. Good from Kristaps Porzingis. A sweet move.
Well, you love the physicality by Porzingis. Mix it up off the backboard, KP.
First 2 minutes.
Outside Paul. Bridges outside. Right side Paul. Back to Ayton. Over Porzingis. Second chance effort. And it's finished off by Ayton as he lays it in. Ayton's got his second basket of the night.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Porzingis with a screen on Paul. Up again. And Booker pulls it down. Crowder with it. Guarded by Kleber. Here's a 3 from Paul. Drops in the 3.
He has proven that you have got to get out and contest on the three-point shot. Chris Paul is always efficient from 3.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Again, Doncic missing.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Paul finds Bridges. The kick out to Paul. Fires the 3. Doncic grabs the miss.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
44 seconds left to play in the first. Paul with a steal. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Paul passes to Bridges. Doncic against Paul. Here's Ayton. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Dallas has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, Luka Doncic, because he understands windows of opportunity, has the footwork and the change of pace, the drive is easy for the Don.
Booker on the take. And Booker with the jam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
From deep, here's Doncic. Knocks it down from distance. Doncic has got 7 points.
Well, Doncic is never shy from three-point opportunity. You give him a window, he will take it.
And that concludes the first quarter of play.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
On the court right now for Dallas, Kleber and Porzingis, the combo inside. Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. Now here's Booker. Pass to Bridges, over Finney-Smith. Here's Ayton. Out to Bridges, fires from deep. And no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Porzingis with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Here's Finney-Smith to the inside. And here's Doncic outside. Phoenix grabs the miss.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Crowder goes in. Pass to Ayton. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
How about the power from DeAndre Ayton on that finish right through the contact.
Lets the 3 fly. Another miss by Doncic.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that. Guys, a player like Luka Doncic is going to capture the imagination of NBA fans. His creativity, his flair for the dramatic, his passing, his shot making. I can't keep my eyes off Luka Doncic. Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Paul against Doncic. Paul passes to Booker. Ayton with a screen. Inside. And stolen by Porzingis. Paul against Doncic. Tries to break his ice. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. And they called him the Wonder Boy in Europe, Doris. Luka Doncic is a magician with the ball in his hands.
And he just loves to play the game. That started at a very young age. Like so many other prodigies, his talent can take your breath away.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
I just have so much respect for how Jay Crowder plays the game. This guy works so hard for every single minute he's out there, and you love seeing that.
And he makes all 3.
Well, you think about Jay Crowder's career, he has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
Basket's good. Brunson's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Using his speed advantage to create the separation he needs for the shot.
Outside Paul. To the middle. It's tipped. Ayton passes to Crowder. Back to Ayton. Pass to Crowder. 4 on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And Doris, Crowder's defense a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
And Doncic with the jam.
Boy, Luka Doncic excels in the two-man game. You handle the rock with perfection. Nicely done, young sir.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. And here's Doncic outside. Fires in the triple. Doncic has got 7 points here in the quarter.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Paul finds Ayton. Back to Paul. Driving in. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Paul's got 5 now.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. They get it again. That shot, no good. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Ayton passes to Crowder. And here's Bridges. Driving inside. Here's Ayton. The Mavericks pull it in. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
Now here's Bridges. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Doncic missing. The Suns trailing. The kick out to Paul. Back to Crowder. Pass to Paul. And here's Booker. Here's Ayton. Off target at the rim. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Mavericks ahead, leading by just 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And Booker with the jam.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
Screen by Marjanovic. And it's off from three-point range.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to Burke. And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get one free throw and they'll keep possession here. And he can't get the first one. Endorse a career resurgence for a former 9th overall pick, Trey Burke.
Right, spent some time in the G League, but with his stature, not exactly a stopper. Right, there's a size issue in terms of the defensive end of the floor, but boy, has he improved his efficiency as a scorer.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Now here's Payne. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. About a minute played here in the second half. Pass to Johnson. Now McGee. Shot clock at 5. Here's Payne. Off the left rim and out. The Mavericks leading. Powell outside. Back to Burke. Powell against Saric. That's good from Hardaway on the assist from Powell. Hardaway's gotten his first points in this one.
Well, you want to be able, as a scorer, to put it on the deck to create your shot. Go ahead, Mr. Hardaway. We see you getting off the bounce.
Shamet into the lane. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Burke. Defended by Payne. Pass to Marjanovic. Another shot. Out to Powell. Here's Burke. Three-pointer. That shot missing. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Payne, pass to McGee. Back to Payne. Johnson with it. With the drive. It's Shamet on the wing. Pass to McGee. It's picked off. From downtown. Bullock's shot is off.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Kept alive. McGee. Soft touch off the glass. And now just a 3-point Dallas lead.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And Burke, here we go. He's off on that one. Great D that time from McGee. Saric with it. Picked up by Powell. A good look from Johnson. And another basket for Phoenix.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target. Boy, not on the same page there, and in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Payne. Pass to McGee. Saric with it. What? No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. A nice shot by McGee.
They're finding ways to get the ball to the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And Burke, here we go. Banked it in off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Now here's Payne. Pass to McGee. Shakes him. And he lays it in. McGee's got 8 points.
They're really working the paint now.
Stolen by Payne. McGee passes to Payne. McGee with it. Marjanovic on him. McGee finds Payne. And he drives in. And stolen by Hardaway. And here's the fast break. And Powell with the stuff.
If Powell's on the court, he's a threat to dunk it. Incredible athleticism.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to McGee. Back to Payne. 6 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup. Payne's got his first points of the night. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Here's Marjanovic. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. Well, we thought
the previous play is
out. The officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
After the review, the challenge is successful.
And the ruling is in. Call stands. No bucket. So no. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Suns ahead. They lead by 1. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So the Mavericks 5 right now. Kleber and Porzingis, the combo inside. Jalen Brunson is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward position. Stolen by Payne. And it's stolen by Finney Smith. Outside Brunson. Fires for 3. On target from range. And the Mavericks lead by 2. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
5 to shoot. Here's Payne and Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Paul against Doncic to the inside. And finished off by Kleber.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Bridges on the attack. Here's Ayton. And it's Brunson with the rebound. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Stolen by Bridges. Driving to the basket. Ball finds Ayton. And Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Now here's Bridges. He's marked by Finney Smith. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a 3-second violation.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
The Mavericks leading. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Ayton. Outside Booker for 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Finney Smith. He's covered by Ayton. Doncic outside. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Ball into the lane. Here's Ayton. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Finney Smith. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Booker against Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Ayton, the screen on Kleber. Drives to the hoop. And it's Crowder missing. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to Doncic. The 3 sends it home from three-point land. And now a 10-point Maverick lead.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And he gets it back. Ooh, that one looked like it was on the way down. Yep, they call goaltending. Count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
20 feet out, and he hits the jump shot. Doncic has got 24.
Well, this guy is just a great decision maker with the ball in his hands. This time, Doncic takes what the defense allows. That's the mid-range game.
The 3, Booker, and they recover it. Here's Ayton. Tries yet again. And it's good on the lay-in.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Booker can't get it to go. And the foul on Chris Paul.
That's his second personal
That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
Dallas has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Porzingis.
Dallas foul. Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first personal foul.
Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Paul passes to Booker. There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth. Takes a 3. And it's Booker again missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Kleber. Three-pointer, no good.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
And Doncic launches from deep. And Ayton pulls it down. Crowder outside. Pass to Booker. From the arc. And so the Mavericks take the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.